Well, today this vid is about a man who woke up from coma 19 years back. Yeah, it's my yeah. Niggas know I'm here. I'm dropping this in rhymes. They call it like a day, yeah. Like a scarecrow, nigga. You know I glow. Like a gun to your head, and it's there, yeah. Woke up in the morning looking for the hair, yeah. He's gay, yeah. Niggas little car, yeah. Dripping every day, looking so hard. Like nigga came for 1, 2, 3, but 3 back from. Let's start the video. Thank you, God. This guy woke up from coma after 19 years. Let's start the video.
Dream Trends presents The Man Woke Up from a 19-year Coma. What he said disturbed everyone.
Before we begin, do us a favor and click that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell to be inspired by these heartwarming stories every day.
The story of a man in Poland going into a coma for nearly 2 decades and later waking up became the talk of the town after an article.
Let me go to sleep now. God forbid. God forbid. God forbid. God forbid.
Covering the intriguing details was published in the Polish newspaper. It all started in 1988, when the man named Jan, who worked at the railway, suffered a tragic accident during which a severe head injury was inflicted upon him. Considering the fact that the medical facilities were not as advanced back then, the doctors couldn't do much for Jan, who fell into a deep state of unconsciousness. At that time,
have you guys learned something today? Anywhere you see bad medical services, do not take your family member there. Are you listening? Listen, oh.
his wife, Gertruda, was obviously shattered as the team of surgeons had lost all hope, saying that Jan could be brain dead any minute and wouldn't survive that long. However, Gertruda
He hit his head, then he's dead. His parents woke up in the night, and look at there, was no light. The niggas look at me, they wanna fight. Yeah, give me my phone, I'm in my zone. They wanna change the rhyme so fast. Running back, taking last, with a way back like a slap, like a rack. Bullet to the hair, niggas take 'em there. But for me, like a parada, like a parada, like a parada.
kept praying for her husband, waiting for a miracle that could save his life against all odds. And shockingly enough, it did, despite the doctors believing that Jan could never make a full recovery.
Always have faith. Pray to God every day. Because one day you might make up your mind and you see that it might be May, but June passed. But I don't know the 12 months. I know the 12 months, but I'm confused right now because there's so many things in my mind. Let's go back to the video.
In consciousness ever again. He reportedly started breathing on his own 19 years later and didn't need life support anymore. The news was obviously shocking for everyone, as TV channels
There is no miracle. There's no miracle there. I mean, there's no doctor help there. That was a miracle because that was just God, you know. Pray.
And several renowned newspapers around the country started interviewing Jan once he was discharged from the hospital. According to the detailed article that covered the story, Jan was initially perplexed because of the countless changes that had taken place while he was in a coma. Firstly, in 1988, he had 4 children, and when he woke up, he was pleased yet surprised to meet 11 grandchildren. The family had surely
20 years old. Your children give birth to children, those children give birth to children, give birth to... Why? How? 11 grandchildren. Okay, makes sense.
Expanded, and the aged man had a lot of new faces to get used to. Moreover, technology had also improved immensely over the 19-year time frame. According to his interview with a Polish TV channel, Jan was reported saying, "Now I see people on the streets with mobile phones, and there are so many goods in the shops that it makes my head spin."
Slept for 19 years. Don't you know things will change?
The market had a much larger variety of items. The infrastructure around the city had been modernized.
Now you guys know the world
lives
evolves every day. You also know that God evolves every day.
Style in general had changed a lot as well. All this was surely a lot to process for Jan, who was getting famous around the country as the man who defeated all odds and woke up from a 19-year coma. However, an unexpected twist was added in the story when a different version of the news came out. Thanks to the Guardian newspaper that decided to dig in deeper instead of believing everything the media was telling people, the actual truth about Jan's journey finally came out. Turns out he had been in a coma for only 4 years, not 19.
Scam me! 4 years. 4 years. And you had 11 grandchildren. How?
Jan dropped the shocking bombshell during his only trustworthy interview that was conducted by a reporter from The Guardian. I never said any of these things. I only spoke to one journalist, and what they said was not true. Every time the story was printed, new things emerged, Jan admitted. The details previously spread by others were fabricated. Gertruda confirmed it herself, saying that her husband was wheelchair-bound and ill for years, but he could listen and respond. Jan was not in a coma for the whole time, she told the reporter from The Guardian. He understood everything I said to him. At first, he used his face to let me know whether he wanted anything to eat or drink. Later, he spoke. Through TV and news, he was fully aware of the advancements taking place over the years. Therefore, the changes weren't as shocking for him as portrayed by the media outlets. I saw all the things that they claimed I had not seen, although I could not always express myself. I saw the news on TV, so I was informed, and I had also met my grandchildren, Jan revealed, rejecting all the false claims that were circulating around regarding his story. At last, people got to know the real truth.
What plot twist is this? Your wife Gertruda lied against you? Huh?
About his life. Regardless of whether he stayed in a coma for 19 years or 4, Jan's faithful wife Gertruda never left his side. And thanks to her unwavering
Gertruda that was lying against him. How was this Gertruda not lying against him? I'm not lying for this kind of things. Gertruda, why Gertruda? You're not supposed to lie against your husband, Gertruda. Gertruda, you don't lie.
Support. Jan came out healthier and stronger than before. That's it for today.
Wow.
Thank you for watching.
Gertruda, man, Gertruda, you not try, Gertruda, you didn't try. 1, 2, ready.